progressing the sales, getting the right result for the client, the right outcome for the buyer is what it's all about at the end of the day. So that's the main thing. The good and the bad. I'll start with the good. Obviously, the first sale you ever did, whether that was me being employed, my first ever property sale, obviously that's an amazing feeling. Probably slightly more so was the first sale we did when set up the company Gracechurch. It's such an amazing feeling, obviously from scratch, getting the property onto the market, finding the right buyer for the client. We had a number of buyers that wanted the property at the time, so competing offers, which is obviously always a positive and a bonus, and seeing it all the way through to completion and seeing the happy faces on the sellers and obviously the buyers' faces as well. So that's always a great feeling. I mean, there's other great feelings as well in terms of selling homes where other agents haven't been able to do that as well. That's always an amazing feeling, but I think the first sale is always the best one. Negative and not so positive moments. I think you've always got to look at those times when you have to make that phone call to the seller or the buyer to say, unfortunately, the purchase or the sale isn't proceeding, whether that's an issue with the buyer, or whether that's an onward chain that's perhaps collapsed and now the seller can't move no longer. We always look to find solutions at the end of the day, whether that's a buyer pulling out. We'd normally look to try and have one or two backup options in place, and obviously on the sale side, if we can go and source a home for obviously our clients if their ongoing chain doesn't progress. But even making a phone call to a buyer to say, unfortunately, the seller's gone with somebody else, that's not a nice moment either, because you know how passionate they are. It might be their first ever purchase and things. So there's always negative moments and not so positive moments. But if you focus more on obviously ultimately the positive side of things, that's the getting those sales pushed through,